So now we come quickly to the Purush Chakra, and we'll continue this little bit on Friday at around 3 o'clock, 2:30 or 3 o'clock on this coming Friday, because Saturday is the eclipse. So, and then we'll get Paul Barker as well. In fact, this particular talk on the Graha Purush Chakra, I had done it for the Leeds conference. So I can fish out the recording, but anyway, let's just do it for the Saturn, okay? So it is very important because you can even map the gochara of the depending on the nakshatras. Of course, you need to know the nakshatras. I've already given you a vague, like a rough thing on how to do it. Let's do with the Saturn one, okay? Now, this is the effects of Margi Shani. Margi meaning Shani, which is direct. So if you have a Shani which is retrograde, then you have to follow another scheme. You have to follow this scheme, which is the effects of Vakri Shani. Okay? Everybody getting this? We've established this? Okay. So now we have to take the nakshatra of Shani and count from the nakshatra to the Janma Tara moon nakshatra. Okay? Can anyone have a go? Okay, before you have a go, because you have to know both of these, so if you have like same nakshatra, so let's say in our exam, let's say Shani is in Revati, okay? Let's say I have moon, no, sorry, I actually have Shani in Revati anyway. So if I have Shani in Revati, and if I have my moon is also in Revati, then how many nakshatras is it traveling?
One.
Same.
One, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So thankfully, I don't have that. So it belongs to the head part and it is ill health and diseases. Let's look at the Frida Kahlo. Everybody remembers Frida Kahlo?
Yes.
Okay. So here, her Saturn nakshatra is in Uttara Bhadrapad. Okay. Can we see Uttara Bhadrapad, Saturn? Saturn is in Pisces in the nakshatra, 26th nakshatra of Uttara Bhadrapad, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And so that's 26. So you put that as number 1, okay?
Is in Kritika 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And then where is her moon nakshatra? So Uttara Bhadrapad,
5 away.
Uttara Bhadrapad, Uttara, okay, which is 26. And her moon, this is Saturn, okay? Her moon is in Kritika. Kritika is number 3. So Kritika is number 3, okay? So 26, 27, 1, 2, and 3. How many numbers do you get?
5.
Good. What does it say?
And
5 to 8 nakshatras is anus generative organs. That's where it forms, it is lies, and it shows losses. Do you think Frida Kahlo had loads of losses in her life?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now, there is, when it comes to the transit, okay, we will have a look at the transit as well, okay? Now, let's say, where is the, I think she had an accident in, let's say, hang on, in when she was 16 years old, okay?
Yeah. A bus accident.
Yes. So let's see, because even I haven't done this transit business, but I know it works through the other, the moon one, okay? So, Frida Kahlo accident. on the day on September 17th, 1925, Carlo was riding a bus with her boyfriend Alejandro Gomez, okay, when it collided with a streetcar. Okay, the impact crushed the bus against the street corner. Carlo was impaled by a handrail that went through her pelvis. Ouch. She broke her spine, collarbone, ribs, and right leg, and she was confined to bed for many, many months. So that accident was absolutely pivotal, right? So
Yeah.
now let me see where transiting Saturn was in that time. Okay. Uh, we are talking of Frida Kahlo. Frida Kahlo transit accident. Okay. What is it? September 17th, right? 1950? No, 1925, right? Yeah. And where did this accident happen, anyone?
Mexico City should have been. I think it was in Mexico City.
Okay. Ah, we don't know the time, so it doesn't matter. We'll just put like,
It was during the day.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So 2 p.m., let's say during,
Yeah, I think she was coming home from school, so it should have been
yes.
that time.
Yeah. So Mexico, and so that's Mexico City, right?
Yeah, Mexico City.
Mexico City. Oh, okay, lovely. So the Mexico City. So Saturn was in, it was Amavasya. Ooh. So where was the transiting moon that day? Okay. Shall I just, can everybody take a screen grab of this? Okay.
Yes.
Everybody taken a screen grab of this? Yeah?
Yes.
Okay. And she's got Shani Direct. So it is that. So let me just share um the chart for the day. Okay. Chart for the day. Can everybody see this? This is the transit accident. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, where were we? Let's see what the moon is in Uttara Falguni, which is number 12, and Saturn is in Swati, which is number 15. Okay. Does anyone remember her original? Okay, let's go to the original. Let me get her chart. I have her chart. Frida Kahlo.
The calculation was 5, I think.
Okay. So her Saturn is in Uttara Bhadrapat. Okay. So 26. So if we keep the 26, okay, the main one for the moment, and see 26. Okay. So now what are we looking for? Count till Swati. Okay. How many do we get? Swati is number 15 nakshatra.
16.
26, 27, and add 15 to it. So 2 plus 15 is how much,
Oh,
guys?
17.
70.
Yes.
It was imprisonment, bondage.
Ah.
Yeah.
And we know all her stuff. If you look at her paintings, how
Yeah.
Phenomenal. What a fine artist, man. Oops, sorry. What a genius of an artist. One of her earliest paintings, because that accident literally triggered her. What did it trigger? She was 6 months. It says 3 months, but she was bedridden. She didn't know what to do. So I think it was her grandmother or her boyfriend, God knows who, gave her a bunch of pencils and crayons and paints and paper. And she started drawing with her hands then when she was in the hospital bed. And imprisonment, and let's see,
She
freedom.
also basically was in prison at home because once she went to home, she was only in her bed at home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Painting, but this is one of my favorite paintings. Paintings of, I will show you in a bit because it is phenomenal. Painting of the, I'll show
Where
you.
she has like a chain on her neck and all that. The one you're
Yes.
talking about, yeah.
Okay, okay. I'm showing you guys. You got to see this. This is, you can't make this shit up. Okay. Sorry for the bad language. Can everybody see this? The broken column. Look at that.
Yes.
Can you see the spine and everything?
Yeah.
Isn't that a self-portrait phenomenal?
Mm-hmm.
Don't you
Hmm.
think?
Yeah.
Hmm.
And the other one, again, the ribs. The ribs is
Mm-hmm.
always like a bondage because the Atma,
It's
okay,
interesting how imprisonment doesn't necessarily means like jail, but kind of being still imprisoned somehow, you know?
yeah. So what a genius of an artist.
Yeah.
So you are you getting how explicit this is and what a time bomb this is when the Saturn comes. It has said she was going in one direction, going with a boyfriend, and then she's suddenly you're on another course altogether in life.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
And Saturn, now let's go back. Let's not go because her paintings are so beautiful. There was an exhibition which I would have loved to go, of hers, but maybe someday when I come to Mexico City, go to
Yeah.
Mexico City.
Yeah,
Uh,
they made her house is the museum.
yeah,
It's
yeah,
beautiful.
I know.
Yeah.
Beautiful. I want to do visit that. That's on my list.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, so as you can see here, right? That's the transit accident. um, Saturn is with Venus. So, of course, Venus did save her. I think Venus is also in Swati. So, she really, so look at this, look at the irony, okay? So, Venus, if we look at the Venus chart, now this is from Saturn. So obviously, it's not going to remain the same, okay? It is going to be different, okay? If every planet you take in your natal chart and then figure out the impact of that planet and the transiting planet, it is going to be different. Okay. Everybody got that, right?
Yeah.
Now, for the day of the accident, the moon was in Uttara Falguni. Okay. So now let's figure out from 26. Remember, our point is 26, which is Uttara Bhadrapad, where her moon, Saturn, natal Saturn is. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah. So 26 is her Saturn. Okay. Saturn. Now, Uttara Falguni is number 12. Okay. Number 12 is Uttara Falguni. Okay. That's the moon of the day. It's an Amavasya. It's closing in.
Mm-hmm.
right? Because Surya is at 1 degree, moon in 28. It's within 12 degrees. Never mind their different sign, but it's 12 degrees. Technically, the tithi is Amavasya. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So now let's look at the moon. How many places is it? Anyone worked out? From 26, count. 26, 27. That's 2 plus 12.
12, 14.
And what is that?
Again, bondage.
See? Can you imagine?
Yeah.
Everybody getting this? Don't get frightened. There's no point getting frightened. You you have to be a little bit brave with Jyotish, and you have to be a little bit humble and little bit have the humility of Saturn. The one thing that Saturn hates is arrogance. Remember what happened to Bhairav's guru, Matsyendranath, the great tantric guru. Of course, he was the best. But look what happened. He became turned into a pigeon
Yes.
because of his arrogance. And by whom? By a woman, and she was a great tantric. And she's like, how dare you? And she just turned him into a pigeon. So the one thing you have to lose with Shani is arrogance and get to work. Study, focus, and knowledge. Chase knowledge, because that knowledge will come in handy for you, for your community, for, if you use it and all that. So that is the message of so someday we can do all the planets, and in fact, you can even do, but you need the chart for it. So, pretty
So,
remarkable, huh?
yeah. So, Sonal, if I'm brave enough to see mine,
Uh-huh.
I'm just a little confused on how to get to the calculation. But
It's always from the main Shani. We are focusing in Shani. Shani, it is a Shani Purusa Chakra. So it is Shani. Your natal Shani, you have to put it on the top of the head. Hers is 26
okay.
in Uttara Bhadrapad.
Okay. Mine is on, let me see. Shani Pusia.
Okay, what number is it?
It's
Pushya.
8.
Okay,
No, I
8.
think it's 8. Yeah.
And where is your moon?
My moon is on Vishaka, 16.
Okay.
So Shani is 8. Moon is 16 in Vishaka.
Uh-huh.
And then the sun?
No, forget. We
No.
are not doing the sun. We just
Okay.
focus on the moon,
And Shani. Okay.
So Shani, from Shani count to the moon, from Shani even count, from Shani count to the moon, your natal moon. What is the flavor you're getting?
So I have to, is it 8? No.
8 plus 11 is 19.
Say that again.
You are 16. Your moon nakshatra is 16, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes.
Then you have 11. Then you have 8 to Pushya, and it's 19 as I calculate.
Okay, it's 19. Okay.
It's pains, left
Pain.
hand.
Are you sure? Because
Wait, guys, don't get confused. Your Shani Nakshatra is in Pushya, right?
yes, it's
Yes.
number 8, she said. And then you have to count from there to the 16th.
Yes.
Right?
16. That is what? Another 8.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
Do
okay.
the math, guys. Simple math.
See, that's the math that I'm not getting.
It's just 9.
Okay. I looked.
Yeah. Don't look to, we are not doing the reverse. We are not doing the
I
moon
did
chakra.
reverse.
The moon
Okay.
chakra has a different you can't do from moon to moon. For them, then it'll be same for everyone.
Okay, okay, I'm sorry. Then
Okay,
it's 8.
it's 8
It's losses.
losses.
Is it 8 or 6? Sorry, is it 8 or is it 9?
9.
Yeah,
Because
because
it
you're counting also, you're starting the count from 8.
Starting
So 8,
nakshatra.
9,
8.
10, 11,
Okay.
12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. How many do you get? Guys, count.
9. Okay.
9.
So what is
Okay.
the 9 coming to?
Gains,
I
creation of wealth.
yeah.
Creation of wealth.
Yes, good.
Yes, good.
Yay!
Yay.
so again the table for the meaning of the
Yes.
yes, thank you. So I will get a screenshot of this.
Okay, let me
Sonal, on that chart on Frida,
mhm.
it wasn't the Venus, the fact that Venus was there, and I mean, what do you think triggered the artist on her? Because
Ah,
at that point, she did not know, she had zero interest in art, and I'm just wondering if it was the same.
let's have a look. Okay, look here. See, the thing is, her 10th house is your vocation, right? 10th
Yeah,
house, the ruler, she's got an exalted moon,
yeah,
okay? And the other ruler is Venus. It's with the Lagna Lord, okay? And it is
yeah,
with another benefic Jupiter, which is absolutely fantastic,
yeah,
right? So
right.
both the 10th lord in the 10th, the other lord is with Lagna, which is called the Paka Lagna. So the her whole intelligence, her whole body, everything is going towards that, going towards that. It's wanting that, her intelligence and it's craving that, because both the lords we have to consider of the 10th house, because that was her calling, her profession,
Mm-hmm.
you know and so that shows a very remarkable ability for artists, being an artist. And so, but if you look at her Navamsh, does this Navamsh right sound correct to you guys? Did she play a musical instrument? I think she did, didn't she? That's your homework. Find out
Yeah,
if she played a musical instrument.
I can't remember.
Or did she sing? Because see, Venus then has to be either in trines, or, but then Venus is with Mars retrograde. It is with the sun. Sun can also rule artistry and painting and stuff like that. Saturn is in trines, so she was quite adept at lifting heavy things and canvases and working with that, even in her terrible diseased condition, because she used to be in absolute pain. So the Saturn in trines to the sun, to the Navamsha Lagna, makes quite a lot of sense.
And so what is it the sun on 11th house also that supported the fame? Because she became very famous even in while she was alive. And all of that was after the painting.
Yeah.
And the husband that she had that was also a big artist.
Yeah.
Agnesha in the 11th with Jupiter.
Mm-hmm.
So her first boyfriend went off, right? The second boyfriend
Yeah,
stayed.
yeah, he
So
did.
the second boyfriend, so if you look at it very simply, the first relationship, maybe Shani, it went away, you know.
Mm-hmm.
The second one was that Rahu. So he was like quite a bit cheating and so on and so forth, quite a child at heart, but very artistic, very
Drinker.
talented.
Yeah,
Yeah. So
yeah.
that is that Rahu Atma Karaka. So that's why she couldn't really walk away from him. because it was a very deep soul level.
Yeah. And he also had a lot of relationships with because
Younger
of that
women.
Rahu, with
Yeah,
people
because
from
Rahu
other
is with,
countries.
yeah, because of
Yeah.
course. And Rahu is with Mercury. Mercury is all about younger women.
And he was also a big communist.
Yes.
Yes.
But that I'm not sure I can say with Mercury, Rahu is a communist.
Well, he was. Well, that's his chart. That's not her. It was him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
But he did have a lot of relationships outside of Mexico and
yeah.
introduced her to a lot of people from out of the country, a lot of foreigners that she didn't know before meeting him. So that just goes to support that Rahu.
Yeah.
Yeah, but why do you say it's the second one? UL2 is not Libra?
If you look at the UL, I haven't even looked at the UL
But
right now.
UL is in the 8 with
Yeah,
Saturn.
so UL is in, see, the UL in Pisces is a problem, number one. Number
Mm.
two, it is 12 from the Arud Lagna, okay, which is another problem, okay. Number third is the Pisces has got two lords. One is Jupiter, which is Astangata, which is combust. It's Jupiter is combust with the sun.
Yes, yes. Mm.
And the
Yes.
other one is Ketu, you know. So one relationship would have gone, Ketu one. Um, or was it, so was her husband Jupiter or was he Ketu? What do you think?
Ketu, no? I would say Ketu. He was a little bit of a psychopath.
No,
Yes.
no, I would say it was Jupiter. Yes.
You mean Diego Rivera, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Diego, yes, the first one, and she remarried him later on. So, yeah.
But remember that she also was
Didn't she have a
bisexual.
boyfriend before that? That's why I want to establish. Was her boyfriend Ketu or was he Jupiter?
No, I guess she fall directly in love with this painter. Mm.
What
Oh, the
the
first boyfriend, you mean?
Isabel, whom do you mean?
Rivera, her husband,
Yeah.
got divorced from, and she remarried again. Oh, I don't know if she remarried, but she ended up living with him again.
Yeah, but that was the second time and all that. We are not looking at. Let's first establish, did she have a boyfriend before marriage or not?
I don't think so.
Yes. Well, she had a boyfriend when she had the accident. A
Yeah.
young kid, just like her.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that would have been Ketu, right? Because he pretty much disappeared from the scene.
He did. ¿Dónde está Ketu? I don't see Ketu. Oh, I
¿Dónde
see it
está
now. It's in gray.
el
Okay.
Rahu? Opposite
Yeah.
Rahu.
Yeah.
Sure, opposite.
¿Dónde está Ketu?
¿Dónde está?
Sí, aquí.
Oh, vea. I see it. Yes. Yeah.
So yeah, I'm also inclined to believe he was Jupiter, Rivera. He looked also Jupiter, he had a big belly, big
Big.
one. He
Yeah.
was like, took her under the wing,
Um,
helped her out with the career. Jupiter is her Amatya Karaka, so there's
Yeah.
a lot of that Jupiter exchange that went on, guided her. He taught her many techniques and
Yeah.
was a
so
mentor.
much he did for her, right?
Yeah.
But because of combustion, he was also he just disappeared from time to time with affairs and stuff.
Yeah. With other women.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. see. And this is the day of the accident, right? Or not, that we're looking at. Oh, no, this is
This
she
is
was
her
born
natal chart.
1907.
The
Okay.
accident is this. This is when
Oh,
it's
okay.
Amavasya.
Yeah,
Everybody seeing this, this is the Amavasya chart.
yeah,
So that is when it happened. Look, Mars had just gone into 0 degrees. So that's like Dharakaraka, and it is afflicting the sun and moon and Mercury. Both the benefics are in a Papakartari. And all the planets, there's kind of like all the planets in a Kala Amrita Yoga. Look, all on one side. There's no planets on this side, or everything is from Rahu to Ketu, right? Correct?
yeah.
So very difficult situation.
Very difficult situation.
So you see, but do you get how you can then get that flavor of the day, the losses and everything? She lost her health in one instant. But
Yeah,
because there was Venus there in her own sign, so that also saved her because Venus has got the power of the Mrutyunjay. It also saved her and set her on a path of art.
yeah,
That is a phenomenal thing. I mean, without that suffering and that heartache and that accident, tragic accident, we would not really have have her art.
yeah.
You see? Okay, guys. I shall see you guys on Friday. Do this exercise for you guys for your chart. Saturn natally to the chart account till your Janma Tara Moon Nakshatra.
Can you just show the table once again, please,
Oh,
Sonara?
yes, yes, yes.
And I couldn't take a picture of the one with the retrograde Saturn.
Okay,
There's
we'll
a
do that.
different.
Thank you.
This is for the Margi Shani. And this is for the Vakri Shani.
Yeah.
Oh, they're different.
Yes, yes, they reverse in order.
Okay, so I have to go for the Vakrishani.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.